Majority of people loved Werewolf by Night during its initial release, but there was a few people that were rather upset because of the misdirection of the series and they believe that they've been lied to. And now that sort of opinion has started to grow. So let's talk about why these people feel this way and ultimately why I think they're sort of right. Not that I agree with them, but I can see what they're saying and why it's kind of valid. So Marvel's Werewolf by Night special is called Werewolf by Night, but the main character of it is Elsa Bloodstone. So that's why a lot of people are upset because, well, Elsa Bloodstone is at the center of it. And again, I know some people are naturally upset that, hey, it's a misdirection. The werewolf wasn't the main character. Hey, it's about Elsa Bloodstone, another strong female and all that. Again, this is kind of to be expected from this project. Because if you just look at the history of it, it didn't officially become Werewolf by Night up until a later stage. It was just supposed to be a Marvel Studios Halloween special. And they weren't going to put the focus on anybody specifically. They pivoted to Werewolf by Night because they realized that that's more marketable. It's a more well-known commodity than Elsa Bloodstone. And they didn't want to spoil Man-Thing right out the gate. And they didn't want to talk about anybody else that might be in it, or that they could have spoiled or teased, so they put the focus on Werewolf by Night. Naturally, the pair of Werewolf and Elsa are the main characters that we follow, so I don't necessarily agree that, oh, they just focus on Elsa Bloodstone, it's a misdirection, because from her point of view, it kind of makes sense because the story centers around the Bloodstone and the passing of Ulysses Bloodstone, so she has to play a major part. Even if the werewolf himself would have been the main character, she would then be the supporting character. So they're both kind of, in essence, important to the story in equal parts. I don't think it's fair to say it's a complete misdirection and they lie to us and I'm upset because another strong female character, because some people are now starting to say that. Because to me, that's just stupid. Because what were you gonna do? Like, follow a character who's a werewolf for 40 minutes, especially when he's jumping around and doing all the violent stuff? He's then a ferocious beast. That's when you lose connection with the actual story and the plot. The reason that they decided to focus on Elsa from her point of view for that point, it's because we need to see how horrified she is encountering this beast. So I kind of get the complaints and I agree with some of it, but at the same time, it's still one of the best things Marvel's done, and it's unique. And the fact that Elsa is at the center of it and it's her story doesn't bother me because, you know, it was originally a special. That was a Halloween special, not called anything. Werewolf was just chosen as the figurehead and the big highlight him because, well, he's unique and he's a werewolf and werewolves sell.